I may not look it, but I'm a bit obsessed with food. I grew up at a time when things were generally organic, you know, in India. That's changed, and after a point, my body changed with a certain age, and the job I do is incredibly demanding. That's how I found Shonali. I'm about to start making a film. I'm going to start shooting in May, and I was talking to an old friend of mine, and I said, you know, I really need a nutritionist. I need somebody that's going to make my energy soar. I feel my energy levels are much lower now, and I'm working 16-hour days, and it's not cutting it. She happened to be Shonali's school friend. So she said, just meet her. So I met Shonali, and I was like, I need certain things. I want my energy to be up. I feel like my tongue is usually white. I don't know what's wrong with my system. And we had a couple of sessions. And I think what to eat, what not to eat. The thing is, food, and at least what's being produced now, and what's being sold now, and what's being marketed now, it's frightening. I think we are what we eat, and food has the capable. I mean, this is your vehicle, your body, and to take care of it is, I mean, your fuel is what you put in it, and you need. It was so important and it was so amazing to learn about food, how it can be cooked, and what it can do to heal yourself, to make your body be optimum, and I mean, for the few shallow people here, to lose weight and to grow. I mean, all these things are important. I mean, I think food should be taught, children should be taught about food and how they should feed themselves, because we are at a point right now where our government is trying to bring GMOs into the country, which is genetically modified seeds. So it's frightening. I mean, you don't know what's going into your system.
But actually, even I think there's a macrobiotic way of doing it, and I think that's the most amazing thing about macrobiotics is that you can substitute anything and make it macrobiotic friendly. I just know that since I've been using this, I've been on this diet, and I have been on it. I think right before I think Aladdin released, I had called up Shonali, and I still heard an ad in the paper in the newspaper. I said, "Oh, this is really interesting," and I could see that it was something really healthy going on here. So I was like, "Okay, let me try it." I never had time to make, you know, and cook it home for myself, so I thought a chicken service would be perfect for me. And I mean, what came to me really surprised me because it was so wholesome and really yummy. It's exactly the type of food that I like. It's got less oil. It's you know, super food ingredients, and I love even, you know, I'm a sucker for organic foods. So her stuff is, you know, all organic, and I have been, you know, faced with it now for a couple of years, and the change is amazing. You know, the kind of energy that you get, the way your skin goes, your hair. A lot of people always ask me, you know, what products do you use, or what do you do for your hair? And the two main things I usually recommend is exercise, yoga, and macrobiotics, because these ingredients really help in a big way. And you know, when you see results, that you actually believe in something, and which is why I'm a huge advocate for the macrobiotic diet. But actually, it's what I can see is his diet actually is somewhat of macrobiotics, because and it's very balanced. I see him eating his red rice, and I see him eating fish protein, and I see him eating vegetables, and that's pretty much what he has as a meal. So that is actually very macrobiotic, because it's about having your balance of carbs, proteins, and vegetables. I enjoy the pizzas. She makes pizzas. Macrobiotic pizzas. Also, I think just the you know, there's a spaghetti with meatball, but actually it's not meatball, it's soya balls, and I mean, that's also delicious. I mean, you know, the amazing thing about macro is that there's so many different cuisines that you can have and enjoy macrobiotics in. Each one is delicious. So, gosh, that's like, there's so many. The couscous, you know, couscous with vegetables, chickpeas, I mean, yeah, my tip is mummy. Yes. No, because it actually is very homemade, you know, and it tastes very homemade. So I think, and and that's important. I mean, everyone wants to have home food. I don't think you have a better meal than your home cooked meal. So yeah, it's very, very good. Well, I'm here today obviously for Shonali and the release of her new book, The Love Diet. Also because I have been a huge follower of macrobiotics, and I was only introduced to it by Shonali. I've been on it now for a couple of years, and it's the most, I mean, for me it's the most amazing way to eat, because I have been, I think it's given me immense energy, and it's kept me healthy, it's kept me fit, and it's kept me trim as well, which is really important. And also it does the most amazing thing for your skin and for your hair. And yeah, I'm a huge believer in it. So seriously, I follow her, whatever she says. She's my nutritionist, and with results, of course, I think it's made me an even bigger believer of how good this diet is for you.
Well, when you're approaching people to come, all your friends and friends you work for and stuff, कहीं commit कर सकते हैं, कहीं नहीं आ सकते हैं. And she's actually the most dedicated person I have. So I have to have someone who's truly dedicated to what I do and truly dedicated to the cause of what I do. And she is the really truly dedicated person, that I'm working with. So that's why I had to ask her, and she just said yes.
Happy Holi, everyone.
Keep watching and subscribe to Bollywood Wala now.